I named this section after the highly influential book The Innovators Dilemma by Harvard professor Clayton M. Christensen. The book investigates the strange situation of well-managed companies that still fail. Most business books approach this subject by reviewing the performance of company's leaders and the company culture. Not Christensen's though. He tackles this from a completely different and far more interesting perspective. His studies found that often companies do not fail because they are not managed well. In fact, he argues the pressure to maintain and improve profit leads these companies to obsessively protect the profit margins. Why? Well, in a way these companies listen to and give people more of what they want. They improve Purple Cow products in line with customer feedback and focus on total customer satisfaction. However, as these companies grow, the pressure to deliver revenues and profit to shareholders forces its leadership to move away from the culture of innovation that used to define it when it was a smaller company. The thing is, as you grow, your costs grow. Achieving a 5% profit increase on £1 million is easier than achieving a 5% increase on £100 million. It is beyond the scope of this course to discuss in detail the Innovators Dilemma. However, when thinking about this catch-24 situation, I always recall an article I read a few years back. Wall Street was concerned about Twitter's lack of profit. Twitter managed to grow and innovate as a startup, and growing its user base was attracting more and more investors. Of course, investors were putting capital forward under the expectation that at some point they will get an ROI. So, when the business grew but was not able to cash in on the large base of subscribers as Facebook did, naturally investors became concerned. Wall Street became concerned too about Twitter's valuation. Now, the pressure shifted focus from innovation and growing the base to monetizing the existing base. This is basically the innovator's dilemma. How do I continue to grow and innovate while still delivering consistently high returns? Do I continue to focus on a fantastic user experience in an ad-free UI? Or do I give in to pressure from investors and focus on profit by pushing ads at the expense of user experience? Similarly, in recent years, there has been a lot of talk about Facebook's share value. This is due to the perception that Facebook ads are not great at delivering commercial goals, such as sales or leads. The fact that Facebook was hit super hard by the privacy changes to Apple's platform did not help either. This led to Facebook pivoting to Meta, an experience over which they have full control, just as Google has over their search engine and properties. But why am I talking about this, you may ask, right? Look, the reality is that investors will not back forever a company that doesn't generate ROI, which means that the pressure is on companies like Google, LinkedIn, Twitter or X, Facebook and others to meet revenue targets. And how do you think they approach this challenge? Well, they do so by reducing the reach of organic posts, of course, or by replacing SEO results within ads at the top 4 positions in Google, or by coming up with stuff like Twitter Blue in addition to the ads, or by coming up with more functionality via LinkedIn Sales Navigator rather than give it for free, and so on. This way, if you want to achieve increased reach, you need to buy ads or similar products. Even platforms that were previously proud of their no ad experience, like Reddit or Snapchat for example, introduced ads under the pressure of delivering ROI. The point is that these companies need to make money, and for the time being the only way to make money is through more paid ads. And to get you to pay for the ads, they need to restrict access to organic results, which means better conversion for advertisers, and happy advertisers means more money for these platforms. Of course, more revenue means happy shareholders too. However, at the same time, more ads means less organic reach and impact. So, who's at a loss? Yep, it's the business that relied on SEO to deliver leads, or the SEO specialist who can't explain to his client the increasing cost versus ROI. And the easier these platforms make it to run ads, the more business owners come on board, which is basically what Google is trying to do via smart campaigns and automatic bid strategies. Let's stop here, but we will continue the conversation in the next session. Thank you for watching.